So let's talk about something that's literally all around us, changing our world every single day. Artificial intelligence. AI. You might think it's all about robots and sci-fi movies, but the truth is, it's already here. It's the quiet engine running behind so many things you use every day.
I mean, just think about it for a second, no? How does your phone's assistant just get what you're asking? Or how on earth does Netflix recommend that perfect movie for a lazy Friday night? It's almost like magic. But it's not magic, Yar. It's AI, doing its thing in the background.
So what is this thing really? Well, at its heart, AI is all about making machines that can think a bit like us humans. We're building computer systems that can learn from stuff they've seen before, figure out problems, and make decisions. Basically, we're teaching computers how to think. Here's a super simple way to think about it. Imagine you're teaching a little kid what a dog is. You don't give them a textbook definition, right? You just show them tons of pictures, big dogs, small dogs, fluffy dogs, all sorts. After a while, their brain just clicks, and they get the pattern of dogness. That is exactly how AI learns. It just looks at millions of examples to figure out the patterns on its own. Okay, so how does a machine actually go from seeing a bunch of random data to making a smart call? It's not some black magic, I promise. It's actually a pretty logical step-by-step thing. So first up, it all starts with data. And I mean massive amounts of it. Pictures, text, whatever. The AI then churns through all this data, looking for those patterns we talked about. From there, it builds something called a model. Think of it like a special purpose brain for one job. This brain can then start making predictions, like spotting a cat in a photo. And here's the cool part. The more data you feed it, the smarter it gets. It just keeps improving. Right. But you see, AI isn't just one single thing. It's more like a big family of different technologies, and each one is good at something different. Let's quickly check out the main types you're probably already using without even realizing it. You've for sure come across machine learning. That's the tech behind your Netflix queue and your spam filter. Then there's natural language processing, or NLP. That's how Siri and Alexa can actually understand what you're saying. The one that's a huge deal right now is generative AI. This is the stuff that can create brand new things, like writing an email for you or making a picture from scratch. And you've also got older types, like expert systems, that just follow a strict set of rules, kind of like a checklist, in places like banking. And this technology is already everywhere. Man, in hospitals, it's helping doctors find diseases way earlier. When you're shopping online, it's showing you things it thinks you'll like. That chatbot you talk to at 2 a.m. for customer support? Yep, that's AI. From your bank flagging a weird transaction to the tech in self-driving cars, it's everywhere. But here's something really, really important to get. All the AI we have today, everything we've talked about, is what we call narrow AI. It can be an absolute genius, but only at one thing. The AI that can beat the world champion in chess has no idea how to drive a car. It's a super specialist. The next big jump, the one you see in the movies, is general AI, or AGI. This would be a machine that could do pretty much any brainy task a human can. Write amazing music, come up with a new scientific theory, you name it. This is the ultimate goal for a lot of researchers, but let's be clear, we are not there yet, not even close. And then you go even further out, to the idea of super AI. This is the hypothetical sci-fi concept of an AI that becomes smarter than all of humanity put together. It's a pretty wild thought, and for now, it's just that, a thought, a concept for books and movies. So we have this unbelievably powerful technology that's just getting smarter and smarter. But, with any great power, there are two sides to the coin, no? There's all the amazing good it can do, and then there are some pretty serious challenges we really need to think about. On the plus side, the good stuff is huge. AI can work around the clock without ever needing a coffee break. It can take over all the boring, repetitive tasks, freeing us up to do more creative work. It makes fewer mistakes than humans, makes everything faster, and helps us make much smarter decisions based on actual data. But, and this is a big but, we have to be careful. If you train an AI on biased data from the past, it will make biased decisions. Simple as that. Plus, it needs so much data to learn, which brings up huge questions about our privacy. Of course, there's the whole issue of jobs, and sometimes the most advanced AI is like a black box. It gives an answer, but we don't always know exactly how it got there. So it all comes down to this, really. That classic saying is more true here than ever. We're building these incredible machines, but we have to be just as smart, if not smarter, about how we use them. The power is immense, but so is our responsibility to guide it in the right direction. At the end of the day, AI's future isn't some fixed destiny that's just going to happen to us. It's a tool. We are the ones building it. So the choice is completely in our hands. The real question isn't, what is AI going to do? It's, what are we going to do with AI? That's the question we all have to think about.